Wendy Report with Wendy Mesley.
Hello! In tonight's news. Because of the sponsorship scandal over government spending, Paul Martin vowed to tighten purse strings for all MPs. To show he means business, the Prime Minister traded his official limo for a new means of transportation. President George W. Bush is proposing a constitutional amendment that would ban gay marriages. Americans fear the next step is a constitutional amendment that would legalize presidential stupidity. The president of Haiti has appealed to the world to help quell the rebel uprising. The U.S. has agreed to send troops the minute that Haiti discovers oil. This past weekend, 1,500 minor hockey players gathered along Ottawa's Rideau Canal to play 110 simultaneous games of hockey. Following the event, 3,000 parents gathered to simultaneously argue their kid did not get enough ice time. The UN General Assembly has passed a resolution demanding the demolition of the West Bank security wall. Israel refused, saying it is not a security wall, it is an extremely long line of condos for very thin people. A probe into Governor General Adrienne Clarkson's spending could cost taxpayers millions of dollars. Ms. Clarkson responded by saying it would be cheaper to forget the probe and just send her on another trip to Norway. After spending 43 years together, Ken and Barbie are splitting up. Although Barbie is still mourning the breakup, Ken has begun dating Dar Hetherington. Time now for our panel. From Ottawa, News World star Don Newman.
Wendy, blah, 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 the stud of Ottawa.
From Brampton, Ontario, future Conservative Party leadership loser Tony Clement.
Wendy, as leader of the Conservative Party, I would...
Nobody cares. And representing the voice of our younger Canadians, Melissa the fast food server.
Like whatever!
Okay. Nova Scotia continues to dig out from last week's blizzard that dropped 95 centimeters of snow. Don Newman?
The entire province was taken by surprise. Usually snow jobs that big are confined to Ottawa.
And city officials implemented a 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew. Tony Geek?
Wendy, as a result of the curfew, Halifax hospitals will be hiring extra maternity nurses next November.
Melissa?
I don't get it. Like, if my city had a big snowfall, like, I'd just stay home with my, boyfriend Todd, put on some Matchbox 20, Sum 41, or Blink 182. We like the groups with numbers. Then we'd turn down the lights and look at each other's piercings and... Oh, I get it, maternity! Now it's funny!
Okay. As I reported earlier, fallout from the sponsorship scandal continues. This week, the heads of 3 Crown corporations were suspended. Tony, your thoughts?
It's a start.
Well, Wendy, Alfonso Galliano requested that his appearance before a parliamentary committee be pushed back to March 15.
Why is that?
Because the Ides of March is the perfect date for him to stab his fellow Liberals in the back.
Melissa, what do you think of Galliano?
It's okay, but I prefer rum and coke.
Okay. Ontario Premier Dalton McGuinty has pledged his support to Paul Martin.
Well, that's like Kobe Bryant pledging his support to Michael Jackson.
Okay. The Conservative Party leadership race is in its final weeks. John Newman, who do you think is the best choice for leader?
Well, Belinda Stronach is young. In a federal election, she'd get the important youth vote. She would attract the women's vote. She would guarantee the all-important Ontario vote. So my guess is the party will pick Stephen Harper.
Hey, you're forgetting about me.
Every chance I get.
Clement, didn't you used to pitch for the Blue Jays?
You're thinking of Roger Clemens. I'm Tony Clement of the Conservative Party.
Then you're just some loser politician.
Yes. I mean, no.
Next topic. In his court case, Conrad Black has testified he has been painted as a pompous, bellicose, bully, and petty embezzler.
Wendy, he's been horribly defamed. No way is he petty.
Okay. The movie The Passion of the Christ has opened to much controversy. Melissa?
Like, that movie was playing at the multiplex last night. So, like, my boyfriend Todd and I went, and, like, we go to the snack bar, and he goes, so, do you want a drink? And I go, I am so totally there. And he goes, you want to, like, split a big popcorn? And I go, sure, with lots of butter. And he goes, I like Basil. And I go, that is so totally selfish. And he's like, butter's bad for you. And I go, I have butter on my bacon, and I'm okay. And so we had pizza and gummy bears instead.
What did you think about The Passion of the Christ?
How should I know? We went to see Adam Sandler in 50 First Dates. Yeah!
Tony, would you like to comment on that?
I don't think I could.
And that's it for Wendy Report.